Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Gonna step away just for a second. I gotta go get Tinkerbell. She's outside, kicking up a lot of noise out there. I'll be right back, okay? Get your snack, make your palette. Okay, she's back. All right, let's go live on Facebook with the ICB bookstore. Ooh, that's good water. Mighty fine H2O. Hello, everybody on Facebook. How's it going, kiddos? I don't want to get too warm in here. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday so far. Mine is beautiful outside. Meh. It's okay. Not the greatest. But I'm happy to be here with you all, though. So that is a good thing. That is a very, very good thing. Okay, I think we might need a little more. Okay. Let's see, let's turn that way. So my glasses aren't looking weird. Hey, y'all. Somebody post, if you're watching on Read to Me, Miss Tracey at YouTube, thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you also for liking and sharing the story time with your friends and family members. Want to say a special shout out to my little cousin Gavin, who turned 5 on Wednesday, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, and it's my little cousin Gavin's birthday. He turned 5 years old. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 whole years on this here planet. He loves him some Tinkerbell and cars and everything. So, cool beans. Thank you very much for tuning in. Okay, without further ado, might as well go ahead and get us warmed up. If you're watching out there, whether you're watching on the ICB Bookstore Facebook Live channel or on YouTube at Read to Me, Miss Tracey, please give me in the comment section. Let me know who's out there watching. I want to know who's reading along with us, not just watching, reading with me, right? Because that's what we do. We bring books to life. All right, here we go. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Thought I heard Tinkerbell come in the room. Okay, so hello, everyone. Remember, if you are out there watching along, be sure to let me know that you are doing so. I have a couple of stories that I wanted to read to you. Most of them are about, just since I like Sundays, I like to read stories about feel good in the heart, about the spirit of God in the world and in our lives. I like to do that on Sunday. So this one is from a good friend. Her name is Whitney, and but her pen name is Keturah Renee. Oh, there she is. There's Tinkerbell. Right on time. Say hi, Tinkerbell. Hi, everybody. She's licking her lips because she just ate something. What'd you just eat? Meatballs. Yep. Yep, it's meatballs. Yeah, she just finished eating her lunch. Look at her shirt. It says, no filter needed. I'm this adorable. Yeah, you are. You're a good puppy. Okay. All right. I'm turning the music down. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait just you know what? Maybe I told her I was going to read the story, but she'll just have to read it with us later. There we go. Reading. There we go. I think that's her. I'm going to text. I'll read one more story, and then I will come back to her, and hopefully she will join us. Okay. But she's in Belize, so she could very well be out at the beach somewhere. Who knows? Anyway. All right, y'all. So the very first story that we'll read is a Lola. It's one of the Lola series. Hey, Tinkerbell. Sit down. Sit down, Mama. Thank you. It's one of the Lola series. This is Lola Loves Stories. This is a book that I got from the I See Me bookstore. And I love going there. I got a whole bunch of new books, y'all. So I'm super excited about that. This is one of them. Anna McQuinn wrote this story. And it's illustrated by Rosalind Beardshaw. All right, here we go. Lola loves stories, so does Miss Tracey, and I'm sure you do too. Okay, here we go. Lola Loves Stories by Anna McQuinn and illustrated by Rosalind Beardshaw. Here, let me put this a little closer to you guys so you can see better. Lola's daddy takes her to the library on Saturdays. I love going to the library any day of the week. Notice I did not say library. I said library. Thank you. The library is very, very busy, but Lola finds some excellent books. Love finding books at the library. Lola's daddy reads the first story at home. It's about a fairy princess. There once upon a time was a fairy princess. All the next day, Lola wears a fancy dress and a sparkly crown. She is a fabulous fairy princess. On Sunday night, Lola and her mommy read the next story. It is about an amazing journey. On Monday, Lola takes her friends on a fantastic trips to places like Paris and Lagos. Next up, Paris friends, on a board. She's using her imagination station. Very good, Lola. On Tuesday, Lola chooses a story about friends. All afternoon, she and Ben play with their babies. Lola has cappuccino and her baby has juice. Lola seems a little young for cappuccino, but you know, why did I pick cappuccino? Some of y'all don't know about that. That's MC Light. I may not know about that. Tuesday night, Lola's mommy reads a story about fierce tigers. The next day, Lola chases her friend Orla all over the jungle. Roar, roar, this music keeps getting louder and louder. Okay. On Wednesday night, Lola reads a story about old MacDonald had a farm. The next day, she is a farmer. Lola's cow has a boo-boo. Aww. And there she is fixing up her pet cow. It's got a boo-boo. Mommy knows how to fix it. Thank goodness for mommies. On Thursday night, Lola and her daddy read about building. The next day, Lola fixes up her house. She needs a hammer, a saw, and a little help from her daddy. Well, thank goodness for daddies too, huh? On Friday night, Lola's daddy makes up a story about magic shoes. The next day, Lola's shoes are truly amazing. They sparkle all the way to the library and all the way home. They even sparkle while her daddy reads her a story about a wild and wicked monster. Yeah, cool beans. That is the story of Lola Loves Stories, which is the thing. I love stories as well, and I'd love to read the stories to you. Thank you so very much, you guys. Really glad to have you along here with us today. Okay. All righty, y'all. Well, are you ready for another story? Cool beans. All right, here we go. Did I lose anybody? I hope the signal is okay. Y'all let me know if the signal keeps going out. I apologize for that if it is. My friend James told me to get something, a sea cat thing or something, so to help the signal stay good in there. Let me know if I'm going in and out, okay? I don't know if I'm going in or not. I'm not sure. How to Write a Story. This book is by Kate Messner, and the drawings are by Mark Siegel. I like this book already. Here we go. Step 1. Choose an idea for your story, a good one. Step 2. Decide on a setting. Don't be afraid to mix things up because you can do that. It's your story. Number 3. Create a heroine or a hero. Now, begin. So boys and girls, Miss Tracey's always telling you that just because you're a little person does not mean that you cannot write a story. You may not even know how to spell words yet. You're just learning how to spell your name. Doesn't matter. You can write your own story. You can get help. Someone can spell the words for you. Or you can do a picture book and tell a story just by the drawings that you make. True story. Would not tell a tale about that. No, sir, no way. There you go. Step number, it says, search for an idea, a shiny one. There's a little girl. She's maybe in her backyard, or maybe she's at the park, or someplace like that. There's all kinds of ideas around. And look, these are called thought bubbles. They're coming from her head. These are her thoughts that she's doing. Yeah, so she's thinking of a squirrel, some stars, trees. Yep, all kind of stories all around you all the time. Little doggies. You can write about something you love. Wait a minute. Let's see. How about this? I'll pull it this way. There we go. That's better. Think about quit moving the thingy. You can write about space, horses, airplanes, or something that scares you. Sea monsters. Well, unless you live in the sea, I guess you don't have to worry about sea monsters because they're going to be in the sea. Yeah. School, library, aquarium, sea legends, giant spiders. But you might like spiders, so you could write a book about spiders. You might write about something you know really, really well. Playing soccer or doggies. Yes, we can write a story about Tinkerbell, the tiny dog. Or research a topic you'd like to learn more about. Don't worry if not all your ideas are shiny. Sometimes you have to collect a lot to figure out what works best. Looks like an arrow or a sword, geometry, stars, music, all kinds of different things. Step 2. Once you have your idea, choose a setting. Only you can decide when and where your story will take place. Soccer field? An art museum? Outer space? An aquarium? Yeah, cool. Step 3. Choose a main character. That's the person who grows and changes the most as the story unfolds. You can brainstorm and draw your main character if you want. Try to learn all about them before you start writing. Step 4. Dream up a problem for your main character. Uh-oh, spilled some juice right here. Oh, lost the homework. Ooh, ouch, stubbed the toe. It can be regular, everyday trouble or something a bit more adventurous. Sea monster hatches in city aquarium. Ah! No! Ah! Save yourselves! Step 5. Now it's time to plan your story. Start with something exciting, like sea monster scares the fish. Sea monster's tail cracks the tank. Something like that. Kind of adventurous, maybe. Make the problem worse and worse until finally your character thinks of something to do. Lasso the sea monster. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Come here, you sea monster. Looks like she's using kelp or some seaweed to capture the sea monster. The mermaid grabbed a kelp plant and quickly tied it into a lasso. She swirled it over her head, woo, 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 and waited for the sea monster to surface. As soon as he popped up, she threw the kelp as hard as she could. The lasso sailed through the air and landed around his skinny neck. The sea monster was captured. Hooray! Step number 6. Thank you, Miss Beverly. Step number 6, write your story with so much detail,
Readers can see it in their minds. Step number 7. Read through your story and make a list of ways to make it better. What if lassoing the sea monster doesn't work? Oh, what about this? What other animals at the aquarium can help? Sardines? Sharks? Maybe. Octopus. Yeah. Now it's getting good. Add details about the sea monster's rage, splashes and thrashes, and whips his tail. I whip my tail back and forth. I was using your tail for the story, Tinkerbell. The lasso wasn't strong enough. Oh boy. Reading out loud especially helps if you can read to a friend, just like we do with Miss Tracey. Yeah, I like reading to my friends out there. Sometimes friends see things in our stories that we don't. Soon, the other animals came to help. Do you want to add more detail here? The other little boy said. Help! The mermaid shouted. So let's see what her friend, the boy, said. She couldn't hold on much longer. Just in time, a school of sardines arrived. They swam silver circles around the monster to confuse him, while an octopus ran in with more kelp lassos and tied him up. Sharks! The mermaid called. In a flash, 2, not T-O-O, but T-W-O, 2 great white sharks answered the mermaid's call. She lassoed them to catch a ride, and together they grabbed the sea monster's ropes and leaped over the edge of the tank. Woo! This story is getting gooder and gooder. That's not a word, so don't use that word. Step number 8. When you finish revising and your story is as captivating as it can be. Sorry, y'all. Tinkerbell wants to, I don't know what she's investigating all of a sudden. Tinkerbell, can you, I'm trying to, oh, she's looking at the camera. She's captivated. I think she's looking at herself now, or maybe she's looking outside. But you're in the way of the book, honey. Can you move, please? I need to read the story. Can you get down? All right, let's see if she'll stay out of the way. Tinkerbell, boo, girl. Silly doggy. Make sure every sentence starts with a capital letter. That means like if it's saying A once, or it's a big O, or a big A, or a big B, whatever, or a big T for Miss Tracey. Capital letters, the first letter is always going to be the big letter, right? Capital. Okay. Capital letter and ends with a punctuation, like a exclamation point. Something really loud happens. Or if you're just making just a sentence, it's just a period. Uh-oh, there she goes again. Let's see. Or it could be a semicolon. Oh, I can't see. Thank you, Miss Cheryl Lynn. Thank you. If you're not sure how to spell a word, now is a good time to check. Step number 9. Choose a captivating title for your story. All right, Tinkerbell, you're going to have to get down, baby. There you go. Go get another snack. Choose a captivating title for your story and give it illustrations if you want. Just like this is an illustration and this is an illustration. Pictures help tell stories too. The mermaid and the monster. The mermaid, the sharks, and the sea monster flew out of the aquarium and splash into the sea. Step number 10, share your story with a friend or two, or maybe lots of friends, just like I'm doing right now with you guys. When your story is over and everyone's gone, well, start searching for a new idea that wants to be written. There you go. Doesn't Miss Tracey always tell you that you guys, just because you're little people, you can write stories too? True thing. Just like Kate Messner did and the illustrator Mark Siegel did in How to Write a Story. Tells you step by step, you can make it happen, Captain. Alrighty, cool things. So let's, okay, I got the rest of these are, let's see, I think we'll read this one next because, well, you know what? I think we will, let's read this one because we're starting, it's changing seasons. Like today, it's very warm outside, which speaking of which, I'm gonna turn on the fan because I'm getting warm already. And let me get some water. Excuse me 1 second. Thank you, Miss Cheryl Lynn. Glad to have you aboard. Thank you, Miss Beverly. Woo. Okay, here we go. So the seasons are changing. As a matter of fact, I just realized tomorrow, March 21st, today! Today is the very first day of spring. How cool is that, you guys? I didn't realize that until just now. It's March 21st. Happy spring. Yes, neato. So in honor of spring, let's talk about spring stuff. Hank's big day. And you know what comes along with spring? Bugs. So this is the story of a bug. This story is written by Evan Kuhlman and Chuck Groenink. All right, here we go. Hank trudges onward and comes upon a smiling face. She is dressed up like her hero, the famous flyer, Amelia Earhart. And since it's still Women's Month, National Women's Month, figured this would be a good story to read too. Open this book if you want to meet a pill bug named Hank, who is best friends with a girl named Amelia. Now, to the amazing story. Hank's house is a big rock. Hank, a pill bug, crawls out from under this Hank. Hank shimmies through the tall grass. He nibbles on a dead leaf. Dead leaf, huh? Selfish Sammy. Ashanti, is this your book? Give me an email. I'll talk to you in a minute. I'll talk to you in a minute. Breakfast over Hank creeps past a cricket. Breakfast over, Hank creeps past a cricket. He comes upon a worm tied in a knot. Oh dear. And an ant carrying a potato chip. Industrious ant. Wow, that's a huge. And look at the poor worm all tied up in loopy knots. A curious cricket. There's the curious cricket. This is a weird worm. And there's the ant and the potato chip. What else do you see in this picture? See a baseball. Do you? Oh, there's another baseball down there. I guess as he's walking along. Did you notice that? Yikes! Uh-oh. A scary grasshopper. Oh boy. Hank climbs a long stick. He continues climbing the stick, and he finished climbing the stick. And there's that baseball. That was the baseball that we saw in the other picture. He's just now getting all the way over here through all of that. Look, he's sweating and sweating and sweating. And there's the big stick, the exercise stick. Oh, he climbs the stick for exercise. Got it. Miss Tracey's picking up what you're laying down. Then he curls up in the tall, tall grass. He's playing dead. Hank scoots along and finds himself on a sidewalk. He looks both ways, then starts to cross. Always a good idea when you're crossing the street or a sidewalk when you're a little bug. He lumbers through a pothole, a shady spot. He stops to inspect a rainbow made of chalk, some stripy art, and he climbs on top of a bottle cap, a slippery round thing. Zoop! Hank finishes crossing as a boy rides by on a skateboard. Too close for comfort. Hank trudges onward and comes upon a smiling face. She is dressed up like her hero and the famous flyer Amelia Earhart, Hank's best friend Amelia. With Amelia's help, Hank crawls onto her helmet, and Amelia jumps up, tilts her arms, and takes off with Hank aboard. Uh-oh. The other part with Bugs and Spring sneezes. Amelia and her co-pilot Hank, the Pillbug, are crossing the Atlantic Ocean in their airplane. Wait a minute though. Do you see an airplane anywhere? I don't either. I guess they're using their imagination station. That's right. They're imagining. They're pretending. Together, they run around the front yard. Yeah, can you imagine being in an airplane in your front yard? Boy, oh boy. An amazing view of the world. See, Hank's on her helmet, so he's seeing all the things that he normally couldn't see from down below under the grass. Amelia and Hank zip through the side yard. Amelia's dog is fast asleep in her doghouse. The brave pilots fly over England and wave to the Queen. Hello, Queen! Hello! Fare thee well. Cheerio! Pip, pip. In Paris, the plane just misses the Eiffel Tower. Amelia lands near a cafe, Le Velvet Bug. Snack break over. Amelia puts out her hand and Hank crawls back on board. Yum! The flyers circle a maple tree and head for a picnic table. Hank nibbles a peppermint leaf and Amelia drinks from a juice box. They run across the yard and down the driveway. Amelia's brother Aaron is playing with his army guys. Hank and Amelia return to America. They make a daring landing as millions cheer. Woohoo! Yes, go Amelia and Hank! Woohoo! Wonderful flight! Doo, 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 doo. And there's her brother playing with the army guys. Amelia sets Hank on the mossy rock where she found him. Hank gazes up at Amelia. What friendship looks like. See, there's Hank and there's Amelia. Hank crosses the sidewalk, curls up and plays dead, and passes the grasshopper. He tracks down the exercise stick, the ant, the worm, and the cricket. Then he takes a big bite out of a dead leaf. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And there's the baseball. Do you see it this time? I see it. Did you see the worm? What about the cricket? The dead leaf? The stick? The dandelion? The grasshopper? The mushroom? There's even another bug. Oh, is that the ant? There's a spider. All kind of things in that picture. Did you see them all? And when the day is done, Hank crawls under his rock at last. Home, sweet home. The end. Hey! So, Miss Ashanti, is that your book that you wrote? And if so, you can always send it to the I See Me bookstore. And if you'd like for me to read it, you can send me a copy and you can send them a copy to the I See Me book. And I think their website is online. Well, you're on the Facebook thingy. I'd love to read the story on the Read to Me Miss Tracey channel. And I thank you very much for going to the Read to Me Miss Tracey channel and liking, sharing, and subscribing. Yes. And this is also my email address, read to me together, read to me Miss Tracey at gmail.com, so that I can read your story. I would love to do so. I got Hank's Big Day, the story of a bug, at the I See Me bookstore. Okay, and you can too. Let's see. Let's do this one. I'll tell you what, we'll do this one and this one. Okay. One Big Heart. One Big Heart, a celebration of being more alike than different. It's written by Linsey Davis with Beverly Davis and illustrated by Lucy Fleming. We've had some other books drawn by Lucy Fleming. Can't think of which ones right now, but got this one at I See Me bookstore. And Miss Tracey always says, you know what? I might be a girl, you might be a boy, but I bet there's some things that we have in common that we can certainly find out. Some things in common means things that we both like to do, even though I'm a girl and you might be a boy. It's okay. In one itty bitty corner of our great big world is our teeny tiny classroom filled with happy boys and girls. Each one of us is different because what fun would it be if I looked like my classmates and they all looked like me? See, sometimes they're twins, but that's in the same family. But not everybody looks the same. Our faces make a rainbow, lots of colors all around, shades of tan and melon skin, and even chocolate brown. Some are missing 2 front teeth, while others smile with dimples. God made each of us unique. It really is that simple. Some have hair way up on top, while others wear theirs straight. Some sport afros, twists, or braids. I think my puff looks great. I think so too. Juan is short and Reed is tall. We're every shape and size. Some have freckles on their noses and some have bright blue eyes. God gave us different bodies that can do amazing things. With one arm, Elle does cartwheels. Wow. And my friend Amanda sings la 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 la. Sam loves telling stories and wants to learn to read. Noah wears a bright red cape and runs with super speed. Mila plays a princess with a long pink ruffly dress. Asher likes to jump and splash and often makes a mess. The bell rings and we head outside for recess in the sun. Our giggles and our laughter show we all like having fun. I see those smiling faces and understand today we're more alike than different in many special ways. We each have rhythm deep inside that makes us want to move. We love to run and jump around and find our playground groove. Back inside for music, we bop to every beat. We wiggle and dance sideways. We clap, then stomp our feet. And afterward, it's lunchtime, our favorite time of day. No matter what we choose to eat, our taste buds shout, "Hooray!" Each of us is curious. We can't wait to explore. We ask a lot of questions and then we ask some more. Wow, look, painting time. Great picture. Oh, I love it. And then someone wants to be a doctor or a nurse. We all like to imagine and let our minds run free to draw or write or dream about what we'll grow up to be. Looks like someone's going to be a gardener or a farmer. Someone's going to be a traveler, maybe a travel writer. We all have great big feelings that don't always stay inside. Sometimes we've gotten angry. Sometimes we've sat and cried. Then a friend will cheer us up and fill our lives with joy. We all need friends who give us hugs or share a favorite toy. But the way we're most alike, the most important part, God gave us all a special gift, one big heart. We've got a lot of elbows. We've got a lot of hands. We've got eyes to help us see and feet so we can stand. But the thing that matters most is something we can't see, the touch of God that's inside you and also inside me. The place where kindness grows and where love gets its start. Deep down in our pumping, thumping, one big heart. Love it. One big heart, written by a celebration of being more alike than different. Written by Linsey Davis and with Beverly Davis, illustrated by Lucy Fleming. Very good. Thank you so very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Y'all, I am going to get up on out of here. I thank you very much for reading with us, and thank you very much for your subscription to Read to Me, Miss Tracey at youtube.com. And Miss Ashanti, please send me an email at readtomemisttracey@gmail.com, and I can tell you where to send the book so I can read it for you, okay? Thank you so very much. I appreciate you reading along with us and sharing the stories and sharing your comments and checking in and saying hello. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. Thank you, Miss Beverly. And those who are watching later after the live broadcast, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to give yourselves a hug. It's your daily vitamin. Love it. Love it very much. Thank you very much. What else can I tell you? Eat fruits and vegetables. Get lots of fresh water to drink. Yeah. And read books every day. Stay prayed up. Thank you so very much, everyone. Mwah. See you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile, give a hug, ladybug, blow a kiss, mwah, jellyfish. I'll see you soon, big baboon, out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear, wave goodbye, butterfly. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much. Give yourself a hug. It's your daily vitamin. Ahala. Do, 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 do.